I mean, this one has got to be entertaining, right? Cocaine Bear is finally here, and it is as wild as the title made it out to be. The movie by Elizabeth Banks starts off with a plane full of cocaine going down, and the pilot, or whoever he is on board, is being forced to dump it all over a forest in Georgia. From there, we are shown to the dealers, the boss of those dealers, a police detective, and some other characters all being thrown into the mix and ending up in this forest. And while they are there, a bear finds all the cocaine and does it. So this movie is a crazy ride from start to finish, and even though I thought I was ready for what I was going in to see, I was totally wrong. I was not expecting this much chaos. Starting off with the positives, this movie is seriously just a fun, crazy time. It's not a great movie or a movie that will go down as being critically acclaimed, but it could go down as being a cult classic, and it definitely will go down as being an entertaining, what the hell just happened thrill ride. All the characters throughout this film are entertaining and have their own little crazy quirks. There's some standouts, like it was really awesome to see Margo Martindale, mainly because I'm a huge BoJack Horseman fan, but also because she gave a great performance. And it was bittersweet to see the great Ray Liotta on our screens for one last time. The bear was also a standout character, as well as the 2 drug dealers and the 3 teenage characters who would hang around at the National Forest. Every time that they were on screen, they were a lot of fun, and they always were able to steal the show. It was action-packed, and it was full of thrills, and it was way more gory and gruesome than I expected it to be. But I do think that gore and that gruesome nature of it actually added to the flavor of this film and made it even more enjoyable to watch. It's definitely a movie with high rewatch value, and it's one you can just throw into the background for some cheap, awesome fun. The movie had some horror elements and some comedic elements, and they actually mashed and mixed well together, and I think it actually elevated the movie and elevated the experience as a whole. Some definite shock value throughout that had me amazed at the fact that they really took it that far. It was definitely more graphic than expected, but not in a disturbing, messed up way. Actually more in a somewhat funny kind of way that made the movie even more entertaining. And just as I expected from it, it was lots of dumb fun, and that was okay with me. Getting into some of the negatives for me, the first third of this movie had a lot of character backstory and character background, and that's not something I'm really looking for in a movie like this. And while at the end I did think these backstories were needed for the overall story structure of the movie, I do wish they moved through them a bit quicker, because the scenes without the bear in this movie could find themselves being quite dull at times. And another small nitpick I have is that there was some bear attack action and scenes that were taken off screen at times, and that's not really what I want to see when I sit down for a movie like this. I want to see the bear, and I want to see the carnage, and I don't like, especially in horror movies or movies with horror elements, when those parts are shown off screen or just not shown at all. And honestly, the only real negative I have thinking about this is that I wanted more bear and less people, and that's about it. Besides that, I thoroughly enjoyed the film. Overall, this wasn't a great movie, but it was a lot of dumb, fun action and mindless storytelling, and that's all I was really looking for from this one. I'd have to settle on a high 6 to a low 7 out of 10 for my rating for Cocaine Bear. I'd say that this is a movie that if you're looking for a fun night out, to go ahead and see in your local theaters, but it's also one that will do the same thing for you. It will be just as impactful if you watch it at home, streaming it with a couple friends or your family. I don't know if it's one that I'm dying to add to my personal collection. However, if I am scrolling through cable one night, because we are one of the few households that still have cable, or I am scrolling through streaming services and I do see it on there late at night, I might just throw it on for some dumb, fun entertainment. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope you enjoyed. If you liked what you saw here and want to see more content from me in the future, make sure to leave a like on this video and hit the subscribe button to be notified for future content. Also, we will continue to be doing movie ratings, movie rankings, movie reviews, and movie talks on this channel, but we hope to expand into more things like music and whatever else we can think of. So make sure to stay tuned and follow up, and thank you, and I hope you had a great day.